Well, it's me again. Just got done cleaning the shop. I'm gonna take this housing off the tiller from hell here. And here's my throttle cable that's hooked up. Pretty fancy, huh? Yeah, I thought so. The reason I'm going to take this housing off here is actually to take the carburetor off. My little silicone stuff I stuck on there didn't work, and I had this idea that I was just going to use the base of that carburetor, but I was going to take this little thing off, because this is where a lot of my gas is leaking, from the bottom of here, and swap it with that one, because I don't think that one leaked. If it did, not very much. I think it was mostly the gas line that leaked on that one. But there's only 2 bolts I have to remove on this housing. So, yeah. This sucks. It's loose all the time, but oh, it gets the job done. Gets it started, at least. Alright, stick that bolt next to that one. Ready to pull it off until it's kind of primered white. That's how I did it. Of course, it doesn't have a governor on this thing, so I can't slow the engine down on itself. But the thing is, I don't this thing all the way back doesn't make the engine or make the throttle run wide open. It just see there's that much difference for the resistance. That much difference, which is good because I don't want to blow this engine because it's like this is the second engine I put on this thing, and I do not want to put a third one on this. So, but the only reason I took even wet still. The only reason I took that off so I can get to this bolt nice and easy, which is a 3/8. I'm going the wrong way. And the best thing I've learned, might a lot of you say, duh, you know what I mean? But, do the hardest bolt first. If you do that one last, it's going to be 10 times as harder. So always do the hardest bolt first, and then the easiest one last. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to remove this one completely because this arm is in the way, but you get it about 80% the way there. You can hear all that wind blowing out there. It's actually kind of flurrying out there too, which kind of sucks. There's a little bit of it's getting in here every now and then. Alright, that's the farthest I can get that off, which is just like a half a turn more, and it's off. So, pull this, get this one loose. Nice and easy peasy and squeezy. I actually had this engine painted up real nice once, and it leaked gas, and the carburetor, paint off the carburetor fell off and stuff. So, but it was painted up and looked pretty nice at one time. Yeah. So it's just about off, and she's off. Gotta get this other one off over here. There's about 34 turns, hopefully, not too much. And it's off. So we'll stick by that one, and we'll just pull the carburetor off. I have to lift up. And there's what this is how I've bent that. A little bit different than how the factories do it, but it still works the same. That's just a throttle cable off a push mower, not that one, but ouch. Yeah, a little bit of gas still left in there. So I'm going to set you guys down over here. Keep you guys involved. So, once again, I'm going to remove these 4 screws right here. flathead for these because these Phillips are real easy to strip, so I'm going to use a flathead, which is harder to strip. These things aren't very big, not very long, so it doesn't take much time, and they're only that big, so they're real easy to lose, so I don't lose them. Slowly coming along. Alright, get that one down. So you can tell the old carburetor, I'll show you in a minute, that it's still painted up decent. I mean, it's still got a lot of it wore off, but gas is falling out of there. So it's still painted up, sort of decent. What the hell happened there? Something screwed up with the barrel. That little arm was bent. It was hitting that screw. Anyway, I'm going to remove these four. Something real quick in this car. What I'm thinking about doing is taking that little needle and seat out, and making sure that's all set right, or sitting right and stuff. Maybe. Tight. Alright, just about got this one removed. Jesus Christ, it's really stuck in there. Well, that diaphragm's garbage now. Get this one off. This one's really stuck to the carburetor pretty good. I wonder if I had to rip it to get it off. Yeah, it's the sound of the diaphragm ripping because freaking thing's so dry rotted on there. And it ain't wanting to come at all. So definitely, if I want to get this carburetor back in service, I have to put a new diaphragm and grind that crap off. But I'm going to take that little needle and seat out. I've got there that fits it. Doesn't look like I do. Should I get it with pliers? Probably won't be able to because it's so far in there. It's hard to. Nope. Oh, too bad, so sad. It ain't hurting much. It seems to be working pretty good. Alright. I'm going to put some silicone stuff just to make sure I get an extra tight seal. We like tight. And I gotta get this diaphragm, this gasket off this one, which I've had it off just recently. I'm gonna clean the carburetor on this one, which this sucks because the gasket seems to be pretty well dried to be. Seems to be dried to be the bottom of the thingamajigger here. I've ripped it a couple times, but I'm still going to use it just because it's the only gasket I got. I'm not spending any money on this one, but I am sticking some of that silicone on there for an extra tight seal. This one's really stuck on there pretty good. No, fuck it, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to stick some good silicone crap on there. Make sure it's all dry. Where's my silicone crap? Here she is. Come on, you need a flat screwdriver. This thing smells like pickles. It's weird. But whatever. Stick some there. I do not recommend you doing this because it does get into the gas. So when it squeezes, it gets into the gas. This don't stand up to gas the greatest. It does stand up to it for a while, but not as long as a good gasket would, which is probably what this machine could use, which I might look into getting one tonight or something. And it's not going to be here tonight. It'll be a while, but a good diaphragm, gasket, whole kit. And, yeah, I might, big fat might, I gotta see how much they are. If they're anything, I don't know, because I gotta order everything offline, which is, you know, every part costs me, costs me $8 or more. Because they're $8 to ship. So, you know, a $3 part turns into a $11 part within, you know, a couple minutes. Just because my parents don't get off their fat butt and help me go to places and get parts. So, you know, if I ask them, hey, can we go there? Oh, yeah, sometime. Sometime turns into, I don't know, never, and then, you know. So. I'm sticking some around this primer button input thing. Alright, I'm not going to put any gas or let this be used definitely until at least tomorrow. At least. Diaphragm goes like that. So I'm going to stick it like so. Like that. I'm going to stick a little bit. Do another layer on top of the diaphragm. Just a little thin layer just to finish off that nice seal. Redneck seal, actually. Shouldn't say nice, but redneck seal. There you go. Hurry up, get some screws in there. So it's nice. So we can squeeze nice and tight and get a good seal. So shit. Smells like pickles now. What I do, screw these in as tight as I can, at a time, one at a time, you know. Put them in, then I go back there and do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this, but I'm not going to hook up the gas line. Just so it's ready, I can just hook it up, hook the gas line up, and try it out tomorrow. Preferably afternoon or evening, so I can get good at least 12 hours or so, 12 to 18 hours at least, a good sealant in there. Alright. Alright. See the little round there that came out. What I'm going to do now, since I started with it mounted on there, I started to go around this little arm because it seemed to be just a little wet around there. It's not like it was leaking like a ton around there, but it just seemed a little wet. So I'm just going to finish going around. Another thing with this stuff, you have to be careful. Like if you're going to mount it like I am, like right now, when it's still wet, you don't put your finger in it and screw it all up. I've been known to do that. Alright. She is mounted. Or not mounted, she is put back together and ready to mount. Put this lid back on this, so we have many redneck pieces still left in it. Alrighty. Let's mount. Alright. I'm gonna do some possibilities in this. I'm gonna set you guys down right here. I'm going to show you my every move. Every move. I'm going to hook my throttle up first. Put this on just like so. Be extremely careful because one of the little mounts goes right on my wet fume sucker on my arm, so I'm going to be extremely careful. You don't touch it too much. Screw it up. Slide it back a little. The throttle must be pushing around the hole. Stupid on me. Should do if I order a new carburetor for this thing. Forget about that 30 strap because I don't really need anything with the 5 horse or that thing you have tecumseh. Alright, I'm going to get my 3/8 wrench, which is right here. I'm going to tighten her up now. I'm going to put the other one on there before I lose it. Slowly sliding it back on there. Like so. The other thing is these snow blowers. So this is what that engine's off of. The snow blower. You know, they don't have a throttle. They're just run wide open a lot of times, which is a really bad one. You know, well, it's not terrible for them if you know the right lubrication and right mixture, but they'll start running the engine wide open all the time. That's why I wish the little engines, the little snow blowers, the one-stage had the throttle cable. Or the throttle cable on it. It's a lot safer. That's a lot longer. Of course, that'll be fun. That is, like, we're gonna jump the price now on price on the no, well, I'm going to jump the throttle cable on it. And this one, overhead. Finish putting these back on. Open them up. Take a look at the big diaphragm, gasket. That's all we need for that. Alright. There it is. cold. I'm not going to put my fuel line on yet until that silicone dries. I don't want any drop of gasket in there. While it's drying, that gas will just eat that away. It will be garbage. Which I think that's what probably happened the first time. But, yep, the recoil looked pretty good. You know, used to hang out like that much. Now it just recoils all the way. So I just cut it like around the bottom of the cord and I just retied it. Thing is, just had a staple on the side. So it just took me a little bit of time to put the staple out. You're not gonna make me look bad and not recoil. Piece of crap. Recoiling okay. Alright, well that's the carburetor work on the tecumseh here. So, see you guys later.